Hello, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. This is not your first time. Thank you for coming back. So, Pisces, the fuck? This is probably going to be a truth bomb. I asked and I asked and I asked Soul, what is this reading going to be about? And I didn't hear a single word. All I felt was like, the fuck? Oh my God. Ooh, Pisces, getting a lot of blips, a lot of concentration focused on you. Oh wait, really quick. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. Also for those who find themselves watching this video without Pisces in their chart, not dealing with a Pisces, but you are fixed. You're fixated. Not on me on the reading. Okay. So let's see. I'm getting a lot of blips where it's like you're being fixated on. Is this another stalker reading? I'm really getting sick and tired of the stalker stuff. The fixated feeling is not a positive one. It's not one of like, oh my God, I have such a crush on them. And I really, no, it's like a very distorted, whew, oh my gosh, it's not just a stalker, it's several people. What the fuck? It's several people. So there's like this stalker aspect, and then it shifts a little bit, and then it becomes a different energy where it's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get them to like, you know, see me, to understand that like it's me. It's, what the fuck does that even mean? It's me. What do you mean it's me? You know, now you need to speak up. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's me. What, twin shit? Twin shit again, Michael? Twin shit again? Whoever's saying it's me better be fucking gay. I'm just saying. Flamboyant as fuck, flaming ass gay, okay? Let me just pull the cards. Before I get myself all wound up, let me just pull some cards. I'm already starting to breathe hard. Sorry. Okay. It's me. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Okay, you better be saying it's me with a hair flip. Okay, I'm just saying. That's interesting though. All right. Eyes closed, and at the end it opens. Ooh, that's deep. No, not that one. This one. This is a lot of information. Okay, guys. Tell me that you love me. Wow. Tell them to fucking go listen to Troy Boy. Do you love me? Do, 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 do. I love that song. And then more messages. A lot of fixation on you by a third person. This is a third separate energy. Like, I don't know if maybe they're watching either the first or the second energy that came forward. This is craziness. This is craziness that so many people, I'm spitting, sorry. So many people are already fixated on you. You have no idea. You have no idea that all of this is going on around you. And I don't, okay? The moment I enter the RV, that is the sacred space. None of that shit enters, okay? That can keep going on outside of the RV, outside of my home. But, yeah, no. Ooh, see? I'm just saying. This reading is going to go a whole different direction if it's about some twin flame shit again. Okay, it's going to go a whole different direction, Michael. It's going to impress you how far from what you're trying to say this reading will go. Okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. What other deck? That deck again. Okay. So I'm almost done, you guys. Oh, this hadn't been. There. Which deck? This deck. All right. Almost done. Love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. Okay, so when you're listening, when you're hearing that song, what are you thinking of? Are you thinking of an individual? Are you... Tell me you're not thinking of me. I need to hear you. Tell me that you're not thinking of me when that plays. All right. Fool me, go on and fool me. Love me, say that you love me. Okay. Card number 19. Wait, what? Thinking of her as in someone else, yeah? As in someone else, yeah? Card number 19. Let go. They can't let go. Whoever this is, maybe it's 1, 2, or 3. Maybe there's more. Whoever it is, maybe it's all of them. They can't let go. They think about you in the silence and stillness of shadow. That's concerning. It's a fixation. They can't let go. They just can't let go. No matter how hard they try to let go, no matter how hard they try to move forward, they can't. They can't. It always circles back around to you. And it's almost this sense of, I can't believe that you could just move forward and act as if what? There's no acting here. I did move forward. Okay. Y'all are moving forward. Here's the thing. If people wanted to be in your life, they should have either behaved better, loved you more, been more patient, been more flexible in compromise, or, shouldn't have left you to begin with. When a Pisces loves someone, you are willing to die for them every day, day in and day out, throughout the day, multiple times a day. So if you're going to walk away from a Pisces, that is your choice. If you're going to continue to hurt a Pisces over and over and over again, to the point where they turn their back on you, that is your choice. You did that. You did that. And it's not to say that Pisces is perfect. It's to say that I completely understand the machinations of a Piscean mind. Okay? Pisces will continue to make excuses for you for a very long time before they're finally like, you know what? I need to just stop being stupid. I need to just stop being stupid and just leave it alone. Takes a long time. So by the time you've lost a Pisces, you absolutely have earned their absence. Okay. No. Little claws. But here's the thing. Oh, Pisces, I'm so sorry. I'm about to bust us all out. If there's a true connection, that probably will never go away. That connection with a Pisces will probably never go away. If you are able, if you're able to swallow your pride and converse and let them know the process that you were going through, what you were living through, what caused you to run in fear or sabotage the connection, there's a high probability that Piscean will forgive you. And they will probably be dumb enough to entertain your messages. Try and see if, you know, you've really changed and, you know, this and that. Pisces, let us not. Let us not. I have never been more thankful for my fucking cap moon. Because that bitch is like, no, don't be fucking stupid. Okay, I won't. I'm so thankful for my cap moon because I would let people come back all the, nope. Card number 33. Oh, Lord. Okay, no, I'm open to people going. Michael says we shall test that area of resistance. I think I put my foot in my mouth. It's not a challenge, Michael. It's not a challenge. Card number 33, heaven sent. You're being divinely guided, okay? You're getting information directly from your highest self. And this information is what's going to help you travel through certain rough patches of your journey, okay? You have to begin really listening. You have to begin trusting your intuition. He's always on my ass. So I will find time today to make available the workshop that I talked about yesterday for developing your intuition. So card number 17, negativity. Ooh. The negative can also be magical. You talk about magic mushrooms, right? Where do those grow? I do believe magic mushrooms, the psychedelic mushrooms, are grown in cow shit. It's grown in dung. So even the shit that surrounds you can help grow your magic, okay? And there we are, Southern Belle. I've got the vapors. You're just exhausted from the bullshit. But here's the thing. Like, why are you exhausted from the bullshit? Because you keep trying to solve everybody's bullshit. That's theirs. That's theirs to solve. And it's not that you're being asked to turn your back on people. It's that you're being asked to stay in your fucking lane, Pisces. Stay in your lane, okay? It doesn't take shit to grow shrooms. Some of them do. Some of them do. Okay. Card number 15, fragment. There are fragments that haunt you. Holy shit. Wow. Is that you? Are you haunting them? Oh my. That's you. That's not them. Fragments of you, like parts of your essence. This is getting real fucked real quick. They're totally fixated. All of them. Oh, I didn't even notice that. See? Two tired bitches and a magical fucker. All of them. Did I not say there were 3? Oh, wow. Mushrooms have faces. How did I not see this? Okay. So there are 3. Confirmation for me. There are 3. The stalker, the obsessed, and someone attached to the obsessed. All 3 continue. They exist within a dark space within themselves, and they continue to seek out your light. That's just some shit. Okay. Card number 13, new beginnings. Ooh. I got several feelings off of that card. For the new beginnings, they're either going to try again to reconnect, or you've finally had enough and you're starting over fresh without, okay? Um, Card number 13, Morning Dew Girl. It's like this sense that you have totally left droplets of your energy, hydroplasmic energy, everywhere you go. And it might be time for you to reclaim that dew, to allow the light of your truth to heat that energy enough to dissipate it, cause it to become vapor again and return back to you. I don't know why, but I'm being encouraged to talk a little bit about ecosystems. Oh, well, that's a fucking not. To talk about ecosystems. So if you cut down the trees, if there are a lot of trees in an area and you cut them all down, not only will that encourage erosion, the trees hold a lot of water, a lot of the moisture. You pull it in and then they release it as well. So you are interfering with the cycle of water. It will dry up that area. It will dry it up. So now it kind of comes to this message of this feeling of like, if your wound is still very fresh and very wet, you have to cut down the trees that are anchored, meaning those trees could possibly be cords. Oh, I saw something. Yes, it's a representation of cords. Hold on, I saw it this morning and here it is. Okay. Hold up, guys. Let me just, okay. There we go. And it says, no matter whatever it says. So that tree is growing from the center of a trunk. I've told you guys before, it's not enough to just simply cut cords. What needs to be done is a full extraction, okay? These trees that exist within your space are continuing to pull the hydroplasma for you. It's time for you to reclaim your energy. It's time for you to get it back from wherever it is, wherever it is that you left that energy. Oh, you left part of your energy with these individuals. Let's see. Have gratitude for your journey. Have gratitude for your connections with the people who continue to help grow you. Sometimes these people that continue to help to grow you are doing so in a malicious way. Sometimes their intent is malicious. Sometimes they want you to suffer. Sometimes their words are intentionally misleading. Sometimes. Open yourself to the potentialities. Open yourself to knowing that you don't know enough to know exactly how your life is going to pan out for every single individual circumstance and as a collective concentration of all these circumstances that you've lived through. Just have gratitude for your opportunities to learn. And people will be brought to you nonstop to help you with that learning. And again, sometimes the way in which they help you with that learning is through dark methods. I'm not necessarily talking about dark magic, black intent. I'm talking about distortions. Card number 42, the word wants to be written. Communication that leads to transformation, a metamorphosis. But before that happens, before your rise, you're probably going to cry. You're probably going to cry a lot. And these can be silent tears. They can be ones that are allowed to be visible by others. You can hide it away if you want, whatever. But just know there's a release that's going to happen. Excuse me. And if you look, until now, you've kept your eyes closed. You've refused to see the truth of what you're here for, what your current circumstance is trying to do for you. Card number 26, hidden blessings. Is that a jackalope? Is that a jackalope right there? You see that? A flying jackalope. Hidden blessings. So there's something hidden away within that tight bud that you're working on right now. I find that the cycles that we go through, the lessons that are taught to us throughout our lifetime, they're like they're each unblossomed rosebuds, and the bud is closed tight. And in your blossoming, in your process of blossoming, you'll find whatever tidbit that will be considered a hidden blessing. Hold up. There's parasitic influence. It gives this feel that something in October will take place before the snow sticks to the ground. For some of you, that's someone else watching. That's someone else watching your process of blossoming and creating intentions to interfere with that blossoming. Probably the stalker. Ooh. Oh. Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. I'm wondering if, for those of you who have like a stalker situation, they're possessed. I'm pretty sure my stalker is possessed. Full on fucking demonic. Full on. Here you are, sitting. Although you're agile, although you have very good defenses, there's that sneaky fucker right there, waiting for an opportunity to strike, to wrap themselves around you and constrict. In the fall. Grove. It's not something to be afraid of. I know I'm not afraid. But there's definitely a hidden, like a thinly veiled message and lesson in there. I'm curious how that leads. All right, so, oh. Okay. Card number 42, Persephone, inexperience. What's funny is this is such a very potent message to me personally. It has personal meaning. It doesn't necessarily mean the message is just for me, but there's someone that I know who is basically a reptile breeder. And they named a newborn python Persephone. It's a snake. The snake that lies in wait is inexperienced. They like to try and pretend they're of like spiritual maturity, that they've ascended levels and that they know. I don't know. I just want to. Michael's encouraging me. They don't know shit. Their demon makes them think they know, but they're really not very intelligent. But regardless of their intelligence level, they're focused on you. They're focused on you. They're just focused right on you. Yeah, I know several reptile breeders. So card number 46, Night Ride. Here's a promise from Soul. I know it's a promise for me personally, and probably your souls for many of you guys, many, many, many of you guys. Your soul has also promised this, that should a threat, should a credible threat come in the night, you'll go for a night ride. Your higher self will take you away from that. Your higher self remembers. Elephants are said to never forget. That's your higher self. It never forgets. Everything that's happened to you in every single lifetime is cataloged within your book of life. It will never forget. It's chronicled. Now, there's your wisdom, both your masculine and feminine aspects of wisdom, ride on the back of your memory. It's through experience that you gain knowledge, and it's through that ripening of your understanding that you enter a realm of wisdom. So, what some do for darkness, light allows for the good. I've always felt that. The things that you don't want to learn under the light of your truth during the daytime, the things that you avoid, your higher self will 100% of the time allow dark things, dark circumstance, dark people to enter your life to help you learn those lessons you refuse to learn in a much more gentle way. And that's something that we choose individually. We choose this individually. We choose this for ourselves. When you avoid the lesson, you then call in a tutor. And the tutors are usually beings of darkness. You know, I'm just saying. So, that's funny, shadow flames. It's actually my shadow flame that's a reptile breeder. What's that? Yeah, he's a reptile breeder. So, So card number 32, timeout. It's time to take time out. You don't have to understand or know everything before you agree to what your soul is asking of you. You don't always have to. The need to always understand everything before you can begin to comply with what your soul is asking you, that stems from insecurity, from fear, the need to control. It's a symptomatic presentation of a deeply rooted fear. Why would you need to control something? Why would you need to know something all the way? Like before you move forward with it, why do you have to know all the nuances, all the details, all the potentialities? Because you want to make sure you can handle it. Why do you need to make sure you can handle it? Because you're afraid that you can't. That's what it comes down to. So it's a fear-based behavior, a fear-based mental construct that needs to be deconstructed, and the components used to reconstruct something much more solid. A sense of confidence where it's like, you know what? I might not be able to handle it, but I know I'll never let myself down. I'll get back up. You knock me down, I'll get back up. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I've been through worse and I got through it. And even if it's real bad, I'll still get through it because I'm that stubborn. So card number 3, inspiration. Allow yourself to be inspired. The sweetness and the sting are both potentialities that are part of your blossoming. The blossoming of your personal power calls to you the bees. Ooh, that's deep. The blossoming of your personal power calls to you the bees. They are a part of your cycles. Some flowers, they need bees. That plant needs the bees to continue. So I'm being told these are new structures being rebuilt. Oh. This is the you. Okay, hold up. In your infancy, you existed within the light. And then your awareness, that crown space, it wasn't a bright crown space. It was a very deep, dark, dense energy from your crown. And it was through this trauma-induced accretion that you were promised to grow. I'm being told this is the same you. This is the same you, reborn with eyes wide open. Look at that. Eyes wide open, allowing the light to concentrate within, allowing that to rise up and create layers and levels of growth. And now you're finally able to see what all these events in your life have been leading to. The return of your personal power, amplified and elevated, to where now you're no longer afraid of the bees that seem to challenge you. It's in their challenge of you that you retrieve the sweetness they create. So card number 40, alternative. Oh, that's sweet. But not really. This is a sweet picture. Until Michael said, look, they're bowing to you. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Yeah, find an alternative way to see your life, to see your circumstance, an alternative way to begin processing the events of your life. This alternative is the key to you leveling up. Just like when I do parasitic extractions, as long as you continue to subscribe to the mindset that allowed for the extraction to enter, you will undo the work that I did and invite those things back, and you will once again have a parasitic issue. Now, once I extract it, if you begin the process of slowly shifting the way you see yourself, the way you see the world, the way you see your place in this world and the events of your life, that door to re-enter you slowly begins to close. It begins to close. And it's up to you if you're going to close that door or leave it wide open. But if you're leaving that door wide open, if you're not choosing the alternative, then you'll continue to live in the same cycles that you previously existed within, okay? Nothing's going to change. And it's not because of the energy worker. It's not because of this or that. You're not being punished. This is something you are subconsciously or consciously choosing to continue to participate in. And that is a choice you make, okay? No one else can make that choice for you. The fledgling. It's okay for you to recognize that you are new to listening to your soul, that this is a new thing for you. You're still a fledgling. You don't quite know yet. It's okay. You don't need to fully know in order for you to fully listen to the guidance of your soul. It's a very uncomfortable process. It leaves a lot of doubt, a lot of questions, a lot of like, oh my God, what if it's, yeah, what if it's not? What if it's different? What if this is your way out of this hamster wheel you've been running around and around and around? You when people go like that, you're crazy, right? Like that. That means you're going round and round and round. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. That's what I keep hearing. Card number 14, wise leadership. You have to begin leading yourself out of the circumstances that no longer serve you. Whether that be friendships, relationships, business, school, living circumstance, whatever it is, you have to begin leading yourself out of there. It's not someone else's job to continue being your tour guide. Card number 19, the journey. Oh, Lord. Michael has one hell of a message. Many of us expect to run through this journey on a magnificent stallion, running quickly and hard. when in reality, this expectation of our soul, which is represented by the stallion, that our soul would carry us through this, it's a lie. It's a lie. Our soul is nothing more than a companion that walks beside us. Our spiritual team is simply keeping us company as we walk the path ourselves, okay? Just let yourself walk. She has no worry in the world. Look at that. She's not even worried about getting dirty. She wore white. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful not having to fear your journey and therefore rush it. Why would you rush through something? I mean, I remember being a little kid and being like feeling things were watching me. And I would run up the stairs really quickly. I would run because I thought something was behind me. Pretty sure something was behind me. I'm pretty sure something was behind me, but I was still afraid. And so I ran. I would run. I would always sleep with the lights on because I was afraid. In my dreams, I would always be running because I was afraid. And now I'm just like, look, I ain't got time for this shit. Okay, I'm not running for shit. I don't even do cardio at the gym. You're fucking tripping if you think you're gonna make me run. I'm just saying. Let me pull a few more cards. Here we go. Oh, okay. You're being tested. The Lover's card. That's also a meaning of the card. So Michael tells me to look at the bottom of the deck as I emptied it out of the box, and this is a card on top. And immediately what pops to my mind is how the Lover's card can mean that you're being tested, to which he felt the need to correct me and tell me that, no, this card is that there is another that is trying to fly with you, fly beside you, okay? I don't know who that other is. I'm not even going to pretend to know. That's none of my business. None of my business. Let me just get these cards ready. La, 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 la. All right. Let's see. Oh, shit. They all fell out. Let me, here. Cardi M. No. All right. Canadian Goose. Lose your inhibitions and sing or chant as loudly as you can. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. Wash my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. So the goose, this is a good time. Oh, this is a time of good fortune, so be receptive to and appreciative of all the good things that come to you. Call on your ancestors for their guidance and protection, and once you do so, you'll notice a significant increase in your spiritual awareness. Reread some of your favorite fairy tales and legends and see what new meanings you can get from them now as an adult. Even though it may not always appear to be so, you're very well protected. Okay. So that was horrible singing. It wants me to sing something else. I don't think so. It is not no fucking concert, bro. Okay. judgment. There you are trying to fly away from your shadow aspects, trying for something, because of your distorted views. All you're running from is yourself. Anytime you look at a bird flying from the ground, flying with the sun behind it, it will look like shadow. It just will. That's just how it works. Is it a shadow being? Is it evil? No. That's not always true. That is not always true. So be careful. Be careful in your judgment of yourself, okay? Be careful that you are not running from you. Oftentimes when we think we're running from things, it's really nothing more than an externalized reflection of an internal circumstance. Things that are hidden. There you go. It's hidden away. It's stuff, again, you know, shadows, hiding away. Oh, hold up. There we go. Here we go. They're focused. They're focused. I'm getting real tired of whoever this is. All right. Son of Swords in reverse. Incapacity, imprudence, dispute or ruin over a woman. Impulsive. Yeah, they're just fixated on you. They're focused. They're focused. They won't stop. They're focused. They can have a sword all they want, but when you work on shotgun and clay, shoot those fuckers down. I'm just saying. Not the birds. The people who think they can attack you because they have some distorted perception of their wisdom. It is an overinflated sense of wisdom that's really not there. Okay? It's really not there. Just because someone thinks they know more than you, just because their distorted beliefs that they're so much more elevated spiritually, intellectually, and emotionally, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. They can think whatever the fuck they want to think. Whatever the fuck they want to think. Just don't be flying at me with swords because I'll shoot your fucking ass down from the sky. Bottom line, demons can fly too. Because they are still angels. Fallen and dark, but still angels. Still capable of flight. So please do not misconstrue their distortions as somehow a part of your truth, because it's not. It is not. So, it's almost this sense of like from the chaos, you're still going to rise. You're still going to find your light. You're still going to have a moment to speak your truth, either just out loud or to other people. So let's see. Conquest, triumph, good news, advancement, expectation, desires, realized as a result of effort. You have to work for this. This is not just going to be given to you. It's not. If you think your sense of self, if you think your balance, centeredness, inner peace, consciousness expansion is going to be given to you by someone else, if it is, it's going to be through conflict. It's going to be through challenge. It's going to be through an attempt to try and destroy you and everything you believe you've built for yourself. And they're going to gift this to you because they're going to trigger a sense of rebelliousness and a need for war because fuck that shit. I'm not taking your shit. And that's how someone gives it to you. If you want to go that way, if you want to take that route to get your growth, by all means, go right ahead. If you recognize at this point there is several other paths, those other paths might not need some sort of conflict or war. Those other paths are more difficult simply because we choose to see it as difficult. It's up to you which path you decide to take. But there's never just one path. that leads to the same circumstance of growth. Each path will lead you to the same growth, but the nuances of the details for each path is different, okay? Your energy is protected. It is protected. So, the same thing. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Roguery, danger, storms, bad faith, possible loss of a valued friendship or treasured possession. You're protected. I think this is someone else. I think someone is trying to take ownership of you. I'm sorry. I am not the Ring and you are not Smeagol. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Bottom line, I am not the Precious and you are not Smeagol. Okay? Okay. Fuck out of here with that shit. You are protected. Absolutely, from all directions, you are protected. And you have to believe in that. You have to believe in yourself. And here it is, Pisces. In your attempt to try and hide the details of your truth, the details of a circumstance, to try and protect people so that they don't get their feelings hurt, what ends up happening? You get all turned upside down and all your cups are now emptied. Before those cups are emptied, first you spread yourself very, very, very thin. Very thin. And then the cups get emptied. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Seven of Swords in reverse. Arguments, uncertain counsel or advice, circumspection, and slander. Let those bitches talk. Let them talk. As long as they recognize nothing they say affects you, as long as you recognize that, let them bitches talk. I want to share something with you guys. I don't know if I saved it. Never mind. I don't think I saved it. Let's see. Yeah, cut them off. Cut them off. Wormy ass motherfuckers. Cut them off. Don't play their game. Don't entertain their bullshit. They're going to try and find a way to keep coming back. They're going to try and find a way for all kind of bullshit. The worms don't belong in your tree. They belong in the dirt. And it's okay. It's okay for them to continue to try and burrow through your space. You know why? It actually serves you. So, hold on. There we go. Temperance, moderation, temperance, patience, accommodation, harmony, fusion, management, adjustment, good influence. There's a secondary message. There's a good influence in your life, but I think you're failing to identify one of the worms. Where did I go? Here it is. Excuse me. Okay, a heron. You've approached the opportunity before you at a leisurely pace, but now it's time to grab it and go for it with gusto. By meeting this challenging situation head on, you'll discover that you have some powerful gifts and skills that you were unaware of. If one way isn't working, try another and don't get stuck in any single approach. Spend a day or two with no plans or agenda, guided only by your intuition. Whether a day of activity, quiet reflection, or a combination, take full responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, and actions, rather than blaming others or life circumstance. Ooh, okay, so now it makes sense because there's two worms. I was wondering if one of the worms was you. Like you're the one poking holes in your own life. in your own plans. I think for some of us, it might be a need for us to recognize we are the ones doing the sabotaging. Take some time for self-examination, reflecting dispassionately on your goals, motivations, actions, feelings, strengths, and limiting beliefs. Only you know what's best for you, so follow your inner wisdom and guidance rather than the dictates and pressures of others. All right, so that's intense. That's definitely intense. Are you one of the ones that is having malicious intent, you know, behind that thin veil? Are you one of them? Some of us are very good at sabotaging our own growth. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means that's something you need to recognize about yourself and your journey and address it. Okay? That's all that means. All right, let's see. Let us see. Sometimes I love that. All right. What? I'm being told 2 cards. What do you have? Here we go. Oh, wrong book. Oops. Here we go. Card number 31. Sweeping Sister Willow. Sweeping Sister Willow gently brings you healing for forgiveness and release of old pain. Let her branches gracefully sweep away any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing sadness and healing of forgiveness is a pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to gift it to yourself with the help of Kuan Yin. Wow. I'm getting a very strong feeling that this message of forgiveness is forgiveness of self, that this forgiveness needs to be given to you. This is not necessarily about forgiving someone else. This recognition that the people who do wrong to you, the people who have hurt you, are nothing more than the delivery system for the lessons your soul has planned for you, helps you to understand, regardless of whether they were personally intending to harm you or not. This transcends their authority and ability. They were granted access by your soul and your soul alone. So don't focus on the delivery system, on the delivery man. Instead, focus on the message that was delivered. And sometimes, for some of us, this message of forgiveness, it really has more to do with forgiving yourself for not allowing yourself to be your priority, for not giving yourself permission to feel organically. How many of us are hurt or harmed by another person, and because we have a higher level of awareness, we shame and guilt ourselves. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I know better. Oh, I should show more compassion. Compassion to whom? To someone outside of yourself? Maybe that circumstance occurred for you to learn a lesson of compassion for self. And I say this as someone who continues to have to learn this lesson over and over and over again. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Yeah. I need to worry about myself before I worry about people who are choosing to attack me. Just because I carry with me the capability of absolutely 100% energetically obliterating you does not mean I need to be okay with your transgressions. It means I need to be okay with how I feel as a result of those transgressions. It is okay for me to feel rage. It is okay for me to think of really bad things. It's okay for me to feel these things because I know I would never follow through with whatever it is I'm thinking of as a knee-jerk reaction to what you're doing to me. It's okay for me to be a human being while in a human body. And that's something, just because you are elevated in your awareness, it doesn't take away your right, your obligation to yourself to have a human experience with human feelings and a human level reaction. And once you finish processing that, you then need to allow yourself to shift into a spiritually evolved response. Okay? The reaction has to do with the lower levels tied to your human existence, your human experience. The response, when you allow yourself to shift to the response, that is a result of your elevated consciousness. It's not fair for you to consistently put everyone on pedestals and tend to their pedestals as they try and light that shit on fire, as they go and hack away at the base in their attempt to hit you. I say let those fuckers fall. You want to be swinging axes and swords trying to hit me, and I'm trying to keep you elevated on a fucking pedestal, and you keep hitting the base of your pedestal? Fall then, motherfucker. Fall from your own grace. Fall from the grace that I gifted you out of compassion for my knowing your lack of understanding, your lack of evolution. Why is it that we have compassion for everyone else? Like, oh, they don't know any better, so I should just let them, like, step all over my face. How are they going to learn any better until you tell them better? You don't have to call everyone out. But when you do, you have to be fucking okay with that shit. I keep quiet on a lot of things. And I used to really, really shame myself and attack myself, really just flog the shit out of myself. When I go and I've had enough, and now I've said something, I've corrected you. Like, no, you're not going to treat me like that anymore. I fucking had it. And put you back in your place, which is not in my fucking lane. Get back in your fucking lane. I'll pick you up, put you in your lane. And now that's that. And I used to be like, oh my God, that's so mean. Why am I such a bitch? Why do I have? Because it's necessary. Because it's necessary. You have no idea if your souls communicated and they were brought to you by their own soul, because you are the only one that is brave enough, that has enough compassion and courage to set their ass straight. Society tells us that's not right. Why? Because we live in a society that seeks to maintain separation, competition, and war. Internal or external, it really doesn't matter. But that war machine needs to keep going. That is the matrix we live within. And if you want change, you have to stop participating in that matrix. If you're brought to me and you act fucking crooked as fuck, if you come to me sideways, that tells me, I understand now. Your soul's asking me to correct your ass. Your soul has asked me to stand straight, look you in the eyes, and be like, you're too fucking much. You are too fucking much right now. You are like a child that is out of control. I love being a mother, so let me go ahead and mother you. You don't know what your role is in other people's journey. So what you need to do is honor your needs, okay? Honor your needs before anything else. And that's not a selfish thing. That is a self-love thing. And I tell you right now, the people who tell you it's selfish for putting your needs as your priority are the very people who would not make you a priority over their own preferences. Huge difference between need and preference. They demand you to make them your priority, while you're not even a priority for their preferences. Their preferences, it's not even a need, it's a preference. Blessings of the Moon Maiden, card number 2. The Moon Maiden with her lucky hair brings auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to you now. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through you. Allow yourself to receive beyond what you thought is possible by opening your heart with gratitude. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved maiden of the moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into your life now. Okay, there she is, being hot shit with her rabbit. I'm gonna be Kuan Yin for Halloween. I need a rabbit. I'm gonna dress Joy up as a rabbit. I'm still mad at her. She tried to fight my 8-pound Chihuahua. She's a Chiweenie. She tried to fight 2 overgrown Rottweilers and a third, I think, like Westminster Minor Meaner. It was a big dog, 3 big dogs. She tried to fight them by herself. I'm like, girl, stop it. So let's see. Gifts of abundance and prosperity are flowing to you now. You're being asked to open up to what you believe is possible and then open some more. Allow good fortune in all its forms to come to you. Don't limit what you're capable of attracting with false beliefs about how much you deserve or what you're worthy of having. The universe will share with you so much more than you imagine possible as you open your heart and let go of self-imposed limitations, doubts, or fears. Those self-imposed doubts, limitations, and fears, they were created by someone outside of you. For your entire life, you have had everyone outside of yourself telling you what to believe, telling you how you should feel, telling you what your limits are, what you're supposed to be. How many of us are, as children, were told that we're going to be this, we're going to be that, you're going to be a doctor. My face. You're going to be a doctor. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to be a medical psychic. No, I thought I was supposed to be a doctor. Yeah, because that's what I was told. Let's see. The moon maiden blesses you with great generosity, blessings of good fortune and peace. Yet we must trust how these blessings come to us and accept that we may need to grow for these blessings to manifest in our lives. Sometimes the blessing that's headed your way is too big for you to handle right now. And so your soul will challenge you. And in this challenge, your strength grows. Your understanding and acceptance of your personal strength will grow. Grow enough so that you can carry this blessing, so that you can handle the blessing that's coming, okay? Blessings such as new partnership, life path, career opportunity, growth in personal or spiritual power, and financial healing require energy within us to be able to settle and grow into physical form, to be enjoyed and shared in our lives. Our beliefs, openness, vitality, and trust need to be big enough to receive the magnificence of the blessing coming to us. Otherwise, it's like asking a wonderful vast oak tree to be planted in a tiny pot or an ocean to be contained in a thimble. Do you know how easy it is for you to attract even more goodness and support for this growth in your life? Have gratitude for what you already have received and how you have already grown. These blessings would not be coming to you if there was not a readiness and ability within you to receive them. So share something of what you have with others in a way that expands rather than depletes you. You may choose to share kindness, your talents, love or affection, knowledge or material resources. Give from the desire to do so from the heart. Do not seek to give out of fear, obligation, or guilt. Just give what feels good to give, and your heart will open with joy rather than close with anxiety or fear. You will feel good and move even more deeply into the flow of abundance. So much of the reason why I give so much and give so freely is because it feels good to me. It's a beautiful side effect to have you feel good right along with me. But I have to do what feels right. I have to do what feels good. I have to do what honors my needs. And oftentimes my needs are connected to me feeling your growth, your sense of self, your sense of knowing that you are supported in every single part of your journey. That feels good to me. It grows me. And so sometimes when I overgive and create very toxic connections with people who want to take, more. It's okay for me to say, no, you're cut off. I've already given you enough. It's okay for me to just, no, today I'm giving to myself. Today, it's just all for me. It's okay. It's really okay. It's okay for you to have moments where you question, why am I still giving to people when all people do is take? It's because you need to learn in that moment. You were giving to people who didn't actually need. They simply wanted. That is a lesson in discernment. I often give quite a bit to people who are homeless as I travel. I give quite a bit. And I can always tell when someone is homeless and doesn't want to be versus someone who just really doesn't care, and that's just, they're going to get whatever they can get. And that's just who they are. When I give to someone who really has a need, not only do they show gratitude, they immediately get all their things and they go to their safe space. When I invite someone who is homeless to eat with me, to share a meal, or I go to feed them, those who are entitled, they have expectations of what you're going to give them. Very picky, very like, oh no, I don't want that right now. Versus someone who's like, oh my God, you have no idea how long it's been since I've eaten. They get their food, thank you, and they leave. I don't need you to sit there and continue to show gratitude and like, thank you so much, thank you. No, I need you to eat. It's nothing but a reminder that you also matter. I remember years ago, my husband and I were approached by this woman, and she asked me for money, and I told her I don't have any cash because I don't carry cash. And she said she was hungry. She gave me her sob story. We all have a sob story, every single last one of us. She gave me hers. And then I told her, wait for me right here. We will be right back. I'm going to get you some food. And I asked her what she wanted. She said she had a daughter. She wanted, because we were by In-N-Out, she wanted like a milkshake. It's been a long time since her daughter had a milkshake and this and that. We got her several burgers, milkshakes, and enough to feed a whole family. We were gone just a few minutes because it was just on the other side of the parking lot, and she was gone. And it was like, where is she? Where is she? Well, you know what? She's wherever she needs to be. But we had a shit ton of food. And we just drove down the road a little bit, and there was a man holding a sign looking like a fucking Jesus. His sign said, whatever you give helps. We said, hey, you want some food? He was by himself. And we gave him a shit ton of food. He goes, oh my God, now I can feed my family. And he rushed, he goes, thank you so much. And he was rushing. He was rushing. He grabbed his backpack. He took all of that food that he could barely carry, and he took off to his family. And that felt good. It felt good to know that that food went to the person that actually needed it. Do I need to be angry about the woman? Because a few weeks later, I saw her at the same area. This time she was in La Salsa, and someone else had fed her, looking all entitled. It's fine. She's going to survive however way she feels she can survive. That's not up to me to decide. But I have gratitude in my heart because of her and her lies and her games. I don't even think she has a daughter. Because of her lies and her games, we were able to feed a whole family. Wow. Wow. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing when things that you were expecting don't pan out, and instead something more beautiful, more healing happens in its place. Allow yourself to receive. Because in that moment, I felt very angry with myself. Because I even told my husband, don't be like that. She is homeless. She told us her story. I even hugged her, and she actually cried, genuine cry. And I said, you're going to be okay. And I hugged her. And I'm sure she's still okay. Because guess what? She's a survivor. And it's not for me to condemn her. and her attempt to survive in a world that's unfair and harsh and creates separation, creates competition. It's not my place. I take comfort in the fact that she knows how to survive. Learn my lesson, though. Definitely learn my lesson. So learn your lessons, accept your grace, accept the things your soul wants you to learn, which is usually involved with grace. Being able to be flexibly strong. There's a reason dancers have to be both strong and flexible. It's to facilitate the grace with which they dance. If you want to dance through your life like a beautifully trained dancer, you have to focus on remaining flexibly strong, on upholding that grace that your soul is trying to bring back to you. So you guys, thank you so much. I know that this reading went a little bit over. I just want to say real quick, the readings will be the length that they are. I refuse to shorten the readings. I refuse to withhold information that my soul brings to the table whenever I'm live to accommodate someone's schedule. These readings are free. There are thousands of readers who will give you that 10-minute snippet. Satisfy your need for a reading with them. Here, this is a sacred space, and I will continue to talk until my soul tells me there's nothing left to say in that live. I will not withhold what my soul tells me I have to share with you. And that often means a longer reading. And if you can't even bother investing time into yourself and your understanding of your journey, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do for you. No sessions, no nothing will help. I'm going to be completely honest. There's nothing I can do for you. What you need is to figure out that you deserve to invest time in yourself. That's the first and most important investment if you want to grow, if you want to remove the struggles and the strife that your life currently has. You're not even being asked to pay. You're just being asked to choose for yourself, to spend a little more time on yourself versus whatever you're trying to keep yourself busy with. Just know, when you try to keep yourself busy, that is a form of avoiding your life, avoiding the lessons you're needing to learn. And that decision is probably the number one cause that you're so stressed out and confused and feeling lost that you need to turn to videos in the first place. This is some harsh ass fucking truth, but I gotta be truthful. If I can give up an hour and, over an hour of my time and I'm a busy as fuck person, don't complain that you don't have time to watch a free video. Bottom line, it makes you look really ungrateful, bratty, and just flat out, dare I say it, stupid. Complaining about something for free. Yeah. I'm going to keep these videos as long as they need to be. If the message ends at 30 minutes, then the message ends at 30 minutes. If the message ends at 2 hours, then the message ends at 2 hours. And that is 2 hours well spent. 2 hours that I have dedicated to my purpose, which is delivering messages that need to be delivered. So I'm not changing anything about the way I live stream. All right. Okay. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for sharing this really sacred space with me. Really, you guys, you have no idea how special this space is to me. You have no idea. I don't go on other people's live streams, but I came to the realization the other day that the space I share with you guys is so different than any other live stream. It's so different. There's none of that bullshit. This is a sacred space. I don't need larger numbers. I need a deeper sanctity. And I will always strive to maintain that and share that with you guys. So I love you guys a lot. Thumbs up for the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Sign up for the text notification. There's no fee to sign up. I don't know what your phone plan is, but it's in the description of this video. I love you guys. Bye.